I came here with a broken heart that no one else could see. I drew a smile on my face to paper over me. But wounds heal.
You can tell.
It's so disguised. Nice.
Coke.
Mola Cola. You ruined it.
No, Coke's just generic, isn't it?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Pepsi.
No, that's brand name.
Oh, it's coconut. Or is that
Coca-Cola.
Glad we cleared that up, right? If you're comfy. Hello everyone and welcome to App Fab. I'm Amelia.
And I am Naomi.
And this week we are talking about, well, what would you call it? Time management?
Yeah.
Looking after yourself?
It's always about looking after yourself.
True that.
Juggling busy, hectic lives.
What you said.
Time management.
Mainly because this week we've both been moaning about it.
Even sort of on the way, well, getting ready to be here today,
Yeah.
I was half an hour later than what we'd planned to be. Because life's busy. I've just gone back to my own business and I'd taken 3 months out and I'd gone and worked for somebody else. And part of going back to my own business was the whole time management thing. My other half works away Monday to Friday generally. So it's me with 2 children and a business and 2 cats, trying to juggle life really and look after myself and make time for the gym and see my friends and see my family. And sometimes I can find it all really, really overwhelming. So I've got a few things that I do and that I'm working on doing so that I don't get myself overwhelmed. When you start to get that absolute head spin and you do start, you know, you're juggling so many balls and you start dropping some of them and not beating yourself up when that does happen.
Yeah, I think for me personally, I don't ever let myself think that I'm being defeated, but I know I'm more ratty. Get so tired. Like I don't let myself think that I'm doing too much because I'm always like, never enough, got to do more, don't want to sit still, not okay. And then I get to the point where I run myself to the ground and I'm literally either really emotional, really tired or really snappy, and then I'm like, better rein that in a bit.
Just going back to something you just said there, and I paraphrase it, if you're not really busy and you're not doing loads, it's interesting that you feel like it's not okay because I feel exactly the same.
Do you?
Yeah, so there's obviously something inside us that's saying...
Do more, be more. Why aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're not doing something, you're not running around and you're not overwhelmed with a million things to do, then something's wrong. And actually, having too much to do, like you just said, makes you ratty, makes you irritable.
Don't I know it?
It physically makes my head spin. Like, I literally feel like I move my head.
Well, you need to sit
crazy
down.
person.
I feel like the room is spinning.
The
That's
room
one
is
too many
spinning.
vodkas now.
When there's been no vodka. So yeah, it's interesting that there's something that obviously says unless we're doing loads, we're not doing enough.
Do you think that's society though? Because I think people, especially on social media, are always like, you should be doing this, or you can always get better at that, or these people are smashing it and look at her go, and you're always a bit like, oh shit, I better I'm not there yet, I better keep going.
Yeah.
Whereas I think if maybe you did look a little bit more or took that time just to sit and think, what am I doing for me? It would feel less pressured because there wouldn't be that. I think it's always when you compare, isn't it? Because I think if you were just left to your own time, there'd be nothing to compare it to. There'd be nothing to say, I'm doing less than I should.
Yeah, and I think it almost goes back to me being younger, and it's like your parents, what are you doing? Nothing. Well, you need to be doing something.
That's true. That is so true.
So like in my head, unless my sister and I used to talk about this all the time, sometimes it's very hard to allow yourself doing nothing time.
Yeah.
Because it feels wrong. It would be really interesting to see how many times, like if you could literally see in front of you how
like
many
a
times.
graph of how you spent your hours.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
I think that would make me reassess my time. Because I think that's it. I think at times you're like, I do not have enough time to do everything. But then really, Oh God, but how can you do that without being too harsh on yourself? Because I know what I'm like. I'd be like, oh, look what I've done. I've let myself down. I've been on social media for 3 hours today. But I am, well, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's do this then. How do you escape for you? What do you do so that you can just have a bit of you time and feel rejuvenated and give something to yourself? Because I think it's really easy to give to other people and leave yourself out, isn't it? Especially as a mum, I imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. Literally, I block the time out my diary, and I have to just be disciplined enough to do it. You know, give myself that time. However, if something has to give, then I'm also not going to beat myself up for the fact that that time that was supposed to be my time has had to give a little bit.
Oh, fly.
I've got a friend joining us.
Summer windows open.
So, yeah, I think for me, it's being very, very, well, not very, very, but just more prepared, more organised.
Yeah.
And literally in my diary, blocking out time for me. And obviously a lot of my time will be like in the gym or at the moment between 9 and 10 o'clock every night I have me time with my son.
Oh, that's so nice.
Watching Love Island.
But you know what though? That's okay, and I hate reality TV, but there's something about Love Island that draws me right in. But if that is your escapism, I think as long as you feel good at the end of it, in the sense of you feel like you've just had something, you've done something for you. Because it's interesting, you say you block out time in your diary for work, in particular you, because you have appointments.
Yeah.
And I suppose the same with me, and if you've got, I mean, you have to go to work, so you can't work unless, I mean, if you felt in a shit place, how hard is it to work and concentrate if you're feeling shit?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It doesn't work. Your head's not in
it
the
doesn't,
game,
does it? So it's so important to just give yourself, even if it's like 20 minutes, do you know what I mean? Just that time.
Oh, you just reminded me of something.
Go on.
When, so I have got my own business within another business, and I left that for 3 months to go and do something else. Now, one thing that when I went back, I decided I was going to do this time was absolutely look after myself. I never used to have lunch. I used to ram people in constantly, you know, pack them into time slots, overrun all the time, not give myself enough time to go and get Casey from school and come back again. And so now one of the promises, like I'm in control, I'm in the driving seat.
I bet that felt like you were constantly trying to catch yourself up as well.
I just hated it. So I was constantly thinking there was something better out there because I'm in control of my life and my experience. So it's up to me. I'm in the driving seat. I need to make my life look how I want it to look. And this time, going back into it, I mean, I know that there will be days where things overrun and I've packed myself in and lunch is 10 minutes. But, you know, sometimes I wasn't even going with any food because I just put myself last. The kids were sorted, the clients are sorted.
But then how did you feel at the end of the day?
Absolutely depleted. I mean, Ollie used to dread my phoning me every night because he just didn't know what mood I was going to be in. Nothing's changed, nothing but my perspective.
So interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's the same. I'm just looking at it
Differently.
in a totally different light. And it's more calm, I'm more in the flow, I'm just enjoying myself and
not being so hard on yourself, I think, is the most important thing, isn't it?
Not being
not trying
hard
to
on
get
myself.
it all right all the time and fit everyone in and please everyone. Just doing something for you. Do you know, I to the point where I quite like to read to relax, but I'd always make sure I was reading something productive or someone that was in my industry or someone's autobiography that I aspired to or something that would teach me something. And then one day, actually, Andy, my partner, said to me, why don't you just read something chill? Like, everything you read is really complex, like, just chill out. And I picked up this book that I think someone gave me for a birthday or something really trashy, but fucking brilliant.
Love it!
Like, just enjoyed every second, read it in 2 days, done.
Yeah.
But at that moment, I thought, do you know what? Just chill out. And I don't get it right every time. I definitely don't. I'm definitely that person that's like, what else can I be doing? What else can I do? What more can I be achieving?
Always striving for something better. and there's nothing wrong in that, but sometimes when you do it, you're missing everything
The
that's
moment.
amazing at the moment.
I tell you what, why don't you tell us what you do to relax, to chill out, to treat yourself, and let's all start feeling less guilty about caring for ourselves. Okay, let's do this then. 3 things, well, as many as we can think of, things that we do. 500 Forbes 100 list of things to do when you just need to chill the hell out.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes you think, take times out, you need to do a but I don't think it is that, is it? My thing to do, I love a podcast, so I was just having a little gander on my phone. These are the podcasts that I really like. The Fern Cotton one, Happy Place, is cracking. She speaks to all different celebrities. I think Gokwan's on there, Tom Daly, Dawn French, all on that one. That's Happy Place by Fern Cotton. That's really good. They'll talk about kind of mental health battles or stuff they do for inspiration or stuff like that. You reading a message?
Sorry, yes, a message just popped up.
How dare you? Another one, Oprah Super Soul Sunday, always a great one. And the other one I like is the Courage Makers, and that one's really good. I mean, just to give you an insight, a few of their things: playing to your strengths, intuition, forgiveness and sharing, getting out of your comfort zone, like really good things to listen to, like nice and easy. And I always think when you've got headphones in, you can just drift off a bit, can't you? Just like lose yourself in it.
Yeah,
so that would be my number 1. Yours?
My phone a friend.
Alright, Chris Tarrant.
No, yeah. Jeremy
I was gonna say
Clarkson now.
Oh, yes, right.
Is it the right answer? No, I love a lot of the time actually in the morning or the evening.
Do you find time in the morning?
Yeah,
Oh, well done.
It's during the drive to work.
Oh, nice.
And school run, obviously that drive. I'll give my good mate Sinead a call, or she'll phone me. A lot of the times on a Thursday, because I have a lot of time on a Thursday morning, and we just chat. And because I think that human connection and relationships is probably the most important thing in our lives. So it's just a bit of time out. The world doesn't seem such a just got to get from one place to another. You can just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey by having a good chat with a friend and starting your day that way.
Which is a nice metaphor for life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't have to just get from one place to another. You can have a nice conversation, enjoy the journey.
Yeah, that's it. I'm like,
You've gone deeper than you meant to there, I think.
I did, although the other day I phoned Sinead and she missed her junction.
Another one of mine is a cup of tea. As simple and ridiculous as that sounds.
Yeah. Cup of tea and a good book.
Nice.
I mean, that's just lovely. I want to go home now.
All right.
I'm done. And just sit there with a cup of tea and a book. And I mean, it's summer at the moment, so it's lovely outside. And there's definitely something nice about it in the winter. Ollie and I used to have our happy place where we'd go upstairs to bed. It didn't really matter what time in the evening it was. And we just had a beautiful new bed and bedside tables and gorgeous, lovely lamps. And he'd be on his Xbox.
Happy place. In
his happy place. And I'd be, like, both of us with a cup of tea, with my book.
Nice.
And they literally used to call it, we used to go, should we go to our happy place? And it was bed and it was together, but we weren't naked. And it was still a really happy place to be. So I think cup of tea and a book for me.
And I think it's just, even if it's 10 minutes, even if it's... Because I think we're all so guilty of saying, I just don't have the time. But you like, if you are honest with yourself, do you have the time? Because I think we can all say, I don't have the time, but we do, don't we?
Yeah, we all have the same amount
somewhere,
of hours in a day.
Somewhere in your day, find that time, because it's. And I'm not saying that like you do have the time. Like, do it for yourself, genuinely. Like, treat yourself.
Yeah, do it. And if you're not already doing it, and you're finding that you're overwhelmed, or you're getting that head spin, or you're ratty, you've got nothing to give the people that you love, you're looking to change your life dramatically in order to have a better experience, maybe try some of these things we're suggesting and see, does it make a difference? You know, we're alive now. Like, today is I'm going really deep now, but today is your day. You've only got this present moment, so like, chill.
Don't waste it.
Relax. Yeah, don't waste it.
Don't waste your happiness, not your time. Don't waste your happiness.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking actually a bit about happiness.
Yeah, in the next one.
In the next one, and how sometimes we get it confused.
Agreed. Until then, why not tag us in at the App Fab Girls or just App Fab? Take your pick. We love a hashtag.
Hashtag App Fab.
And let us know what you do to relax, to chill, and to spend some time with you. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.